Hi folks, welcome to CND. I'm Siddharth Vinayak Patnagar. As promised last week, here it is once again, red hot, the CLA 45 AMG. Now, the CLA itself will arrive only perhaps towards the end of next year. But in the meanwhile, the direct import is here. Here are the details.
Yes, it seems to be a spate of AMG cars on the show all of a sudden. And many of you have probably been thinking, hang on, these guys seem to only be chasing the luxury car pile. Well, bear with us folks, because that's the action we've been seeing in the market of late, haven't we? After the success it has had with its compact offerings, the A and the B, Mercedes-Benz India is now teasing us with this. The CLA 45 AMG is the souped-up avatar of the CLA sedan, which we sadly won't get for at least another 12-odd months. So in the meanwhile, the company is bringing this in as a direct import. And given the delay on the regular car, Mercedes-Benz is timing it well to stir up the market just when Audi is launching its A3 sedan.
The combination of the compact proportions and the fact that this car has 4MATIC, so it is all-wheel drive, just kind of fuses together beautifully because you get this really great sporty character that you don't expect going into a small sedan. It also hugs the road. It's not a very high car, and like I said, it's not too long. All of that just kind of blends beautifully to meet this nice little sporty sweet spot, for lack of a better term. And of course it's generous on power as well, so that helps, doesn't it? Overall, just makes the drive so fun.
The CLA 45 is indeed a little tyke. It may not have the deep-throated growl of the other AMGs, but its wastegate whistle is more than evident and pure delight.
This 2-liter engine is special because what Mercedes has done is to try and sort of, go with that new logic that you're seeing across the automobile industry, which is smaller sized yet powerful engines. And so it's not a very big engine. It's also not a 6-cylinder. It's a nice 4-cylinder inline. And that's the part which is nice because it sounds fantastic. It feels good. It's got that great power delivery. But the part that's really nice and surprising to me is the amount of torque that this engine throws out. Now, peak torque is 450 Nm. What's nice about it is that it starts to kick in as early as 20 to 50 RPM. So you don't really have to always be pushing it or belting it. You could be cruising along and you're still getting to tap into that torque. Nice and satisfying.
Sure, this engine will rarely make the popping and cracking sounds you expect from an AMG, and some of its growl is muted. But for a car this size, it does it justice. And I applaud AMG's direction with its smallest engine. That's also the world's most powerful series production 4-cylinder mill.
Now this is an award-winning engine, by the way. Let's take a look at its numbers, and these numbers will exhibit to you just why I've been having so much fun with it. Nice and ample, isn't it? But it's that 7-speed gearbox I want to talk about. Now I know that DCT really well from several other cars in this range, but it's been mated really beautifully to this engine. Nice, satisfying, quick response. Even in paddle shift mode, you get to really have some fun with it because you can really anticipate, the car is going to respond to you really quickly and in just the way you want it to. That adds to the overall experience.
AMG has indeed won the 1.8 to 2-liter engine of the year for this unit. The car has all-wheel drive, though for the most part, especially at slower speeds or in city driving, power ends up with the front wheels. As much as 50% of the power and torque shifts to the rear wheels as well, though, when the car senses that it's needed. That, in conjunction with the responsive paddle shift, affords you a really sporty drive. And I really liked that character. The downside to this sporty appeal is that the car is a bit stiff, and on a concrete highway or on bad roads, all the vibrations and shudders travel right up to you. Now the sports seats hold you very well, They are electrically adjustable for the sides of the back and the seat to curve in to hug you better. Nice.
Now, the one thing that has to be said about this car, it is extremely good looking. In fact, I'm going to go so far as to say that it's probably the best looking sedan on the roads right now.
Yes, it really is, isn't it? One look and your jaw drops. Mark Featherstone and team have done really well here. And the immediate impression is just how much of a classic four-door coupe like the CLS this car is too.
Now, it is a classic coupe-like styling. That is perhaps the first thing you notice about the car. It's also nice and compact, but it's this line. Usually, the windowsill is always a straight line. It's got a little parabolic curve to it. Adds so much to the overall styling. You don't really notice it at first, but that's the thing that's making it look very different to other cars.
And that's the basic CLA, if you will. This one, being an AMG model, is even more pronounced and aggressive.
Now, the AMG trim certainly adds a whole lot of sex appeal to the car, for sure. It's a lot of muscle, it gives it more sportiness and a little bit of that sexy quotient too.
Flared bumpers with wide air dams and intakes, a side skirt and badging like the turbo to tell you it's a turbocharged engine on the side, and of course the AMG badging on the rear and on the wheels. All of that screams that this car is special, alright? Mercedes-Benz will launch the car on the 22nd of this month. Expect prices within kissing distance of the 80 lakh rupee mark. Don't give me that look. It's an AMG. It's a direct import. And it's not meant to be a practical compact car anyway. If you want one of those, well, you can check out the soon-to-be launched Audi A3. You got the BMW 1 Series and of course the A and the B class from Mercedes-Benz. Or you could wait for the stock CLA that arrives only next year.